guys, it's me Annie and I'm back with another video. Welcome to Annie's Creations. Today I'm in my kitchen and I'll be making a slow cooker meal that I've been wanting to make for quite some time. I've just been waiting for the special to come up on the pot roast that I wanted to buy. So the special came up and I bought a pot roast, and now I'm going to cook it in my slow cooker using all the vegetables that's left in my fridge. So this is also a fridge clean out. So today I'm going to cook a healthy meal in my slow cooker and use up all the fresh produce that I have. So join me and let's get cooking. I have harvested these carrots and this beautiful green capsicum from my garden, and I'm going to add this to our pot roast in the slow cooker for dinner tonight. Fresh veggies from the garden. So lovely. I have some carrots that I harvested from my garden this morning, and they're going into the crock pot. I peeled them and sliced them into big chunks because they are going to cook for 8 hours on low with the rest of the vegetables and the meat. I also harvested this beautiful green capsicum, bell pepper from my garden, and I'm going to slice this up and put this in the pot. I also have an onion, some tomatoes, some baby potatoes, and I've got some celery that's already washed and chopped. So today is going to be a fridge clean out, so I can use up all the fresh produce I have before it goes bad. I'm making this beef pot roast for today, so I can use up all the fresh vegetables that I've got. I think I might just leave the little potatoes whole because they're not really big. So I'm just going to pop them into the crock pot with the carrots at the bottom. So the root vegetables are at the bottom, and I'm going to, let's first do some onion to go on top of that. And I'm also going to slice the onions into chunks, not into fine slices. Now the celery has been washed and cut, but I'm just going to cut the edges because it looks like it went brown, and then I'll just leave it in chunks like that. I'll leave the capsicum in big chunks as well because I don't want them to disintegrate while boiling. And capsicum gives a wonderful flavor. I've got these little cherry tomatoes. They're already washed. I'm inserting them into the pot. And now I don't have any fresh garlic, so I'm just going to add some jarred garlic on top. because I need to finish this up anyway. This is a fridge clean out day for me. So I'm using up everything that's nearly empty or nearly expired. And this way I don't waste anything. I'm going to salt and pepper to taste, and also add some mixed herbs. I've also got some rosemary sprigs from my garden, and I will be placing that on top together with some bay leaves as herbs. Now I'm just going to spice up my pot roast, and then it will also go on top of all the vegetables. I'm going to put some salt, some pepper, and some barbecue spice. I'm keeping this plain and simple, and then I'll just rub it in and get the size as well. And then flip it over, and I'll do the same on the other side. Now my hands are clean. I can season the other side of the pot roast. Now that the pot roast is nice and seasoned, I'm just placing it on top of the vegetables. Now that everything is in the pot, I'm going to pour over 2 cups of beef broth. I'm going to place the lid on, and I'm going to cook this low and slow for 8 hours. Now I'm setting it to low, so the light is on, it's starting to cook, and this will cook on low for 8 hours during the whole day, and I can go off and do what I need to do. The meat is super tender. As you can see, it is lovely and it smells amazing. And now I'm just cutting it up into bite-sized pieces, and I will serve it with the vegetables on a plate. But my idea is to keep the meat separate from the vegetables to make it look nice. So I will show you how I dish up this meal. I didn't want to shred up the meat finely and put it back with the vegetables, because then it will be more stew-like, and I want it to be separate and a bit different. So I'm doing it this way.
This is a reminder. It is dinner time.
And Alexa is letting me know
This is a reminder.
it's dinner time. Of course, my son is being stubborn and he said he doesn't want to eat yet. So he can have his dinner a little bit later, but I am hungry now. And my husband's not home yet, so my boy can eat when hubby gets home, and that will make him happy, so why not? This beef pot roast smells amazing, and I'm sure it's going to taste divine, and I'm going to dish up and show you what the meal looks like. Look at my plate of food. Doesn't that look lovely? And if you prefer a little bit more sauce, you can drizzle a bit of sauce on top of your meat. This is a beautiful plate of food. I'm going to enjoy dinner tonight on my own, and the men can eat their dinner a little bit later. I'm fine with that. But I can't wait to dig in. Beef pot roast with all kinds of vegetables. And now I've used up all the fresh produce in my fridge, so I can go to the supermarket and buy some more. And I'm not wasting anything. I just love using my slow cooker. I can just dump everything in the slow cooker and let it cook low and slow all day, and in the evening we can have a lovely dinner. No mess, no fuss, and hands-free. That's what I like. Thank you for watching my video today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this is all I've got for you today, so I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.